And I tell you, it's been a while since I've done videos on here, but believe me, I've just been not been paying attention to YouTube videos I've been doing. That's just basically it. I've just been playing like PS4 and doing games, like streaming them that way. But it's been a while since I've done a video this way. You know what I mean? But this is going to be my Blu-ray collection as of 2018. I do collect Blu-ray movies, and you have seen my VHS and DVD collection of Disney, Warner Brothers, many, many others. I mean, they're on my channel. You can check them out. And this is the way that a lot of them look. I mean, I do have a good amount, and I haven't really done like streaming here on YouTube in a while. Just hopefully this goes well because it's just been messing up a few times. Alright, so let's get right into this, and we'll start with the first one. Some of these may be, I don't know if they might be like in order or whatever, but I think they mostly are, but let's get right into this. The first one I have is Batman, the 1989 film, Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton, and Kim Basinger. The high-def picture and high-def sound, as it says. A triumph, you can't take your eyes off of it. Sorry for the darkness here, it's just, because I have my, I have the windows closed, because for one, it's a little warm outside. It is a nice day, but it's just, I just don't have the shades open either. That's alright. Anyway, I also own this movie on VHS. I have 2 copies, and this is the way the inside looks. Has a little booklet here, like a little comic or something of Batman, like little stuff here. And there's the movie, and I think that's it. I mean, it's coming apart a little bit because this has been watched quite often, but it's a great movie with the cast, as I mentioned. Do love the movie. Yeah, if anybody hasn't seen it, what's the matter with you? Please watch it. Then we have Batman Returns, the sequel to Batman. Not like a favorite to a lot of people. And these have price tags on them because of the fact that I got these back at Suncoast Video, it's called here in Baltimore. Or it's known as FYE a little bit. But I do own this on VHS as well. Only have 1 copy. But this is a good one too, and this has Danny DeVito in it and Kim Cattrall. Wait a minute. No. I made a mistake there. Shoot, what's her name? Michelle Pfeiffer. That's right. Kim Cattrall is the girl that was from that movie or that show, Sex and the City. My apologies, but anyway, yeah, they're both in it. Sensational, a fun house of comic and crazy surprises. Like I said, not as good as the first one, but it is pretty good too. It's got a good story. Okay, here it is. This is the Dark Knight trilogy, which are Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. Now, I don't know if I own Batman Begins on DVD or whatever, but I think 1 disc is missing in here. I'm not sure. But we have Batman Begins right there. Pretty good movie. The Dark Knight. Probably a lot of everybody's favorite Batman movie, like ever. Probably, more than probably more than the 1989 Batman that they like and a bunch of others, but I usually like the 1989 one. I mean, nothing's wrong with The Dark Knight. It is pretty good. And The Dark Knight Rises over here. This is the special features. I think I just don't have the disc in here, but I've seen it before. The Dark Knight Rises is alright. I mean, I remember when it came out in theaters. I mean, I didn't see it in theaters, but yeah, so, and I don't have the rest of the Batman movies on Blu-ray. They are Batman, the original 1966 movie. The, what's that one? The Batman Forever. A lot of people don't like that movie, but I think it's pretty good. I have that on VHS, I believe. And Batman and Robin. That is probably the worst Actually, scratch that. Not probably. It is the worst Batman movie ever made. George Clooney as Batman. Chris O'Donnell reprising his role as Robin from Batman Forever, and Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze, Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy, and Alicia Silverstone as Batgirl. Yeah. But anyway, like I said about this, yeah, these movies are pretty good. And it's a good thing to have, the Dark Knight trilogy. Here we have the movie Big, Tom Hanks. This is the 25th anniversary Blu-ray and DVD edition. This is basically about Tom Hanks it's about a boy who wants to be big. And it's a good movie. I mean, I like the story in it. I love Tom Hanks. He's a great actor. Elizabeth Perkins is also in this. And John Hurd from Home Alone. And a couple other people in this too. But again, it's a great movie. This is mainstream Hollywood filmmaking at its best, as it says over here, packed with intelligence, humor, and pathos. I don't know what they mean by that. But again, this is a great movie. Very good Tom Hanks movie. A lot of funny scenes, great story. The Blues Brothers, John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. And the Blues Brothers is an actual group, in case anybody doesn't know. I have a couple of them on vinyl. And by the way, I have Big on VHS, same with the Blues Brothers as well. This is a great movie too, remastered in high definition for your HD TV. Of course, there's nothing wrong with watching the original ones, on VHS, but this is a great movie. Like I said, it has a lot of great music in it, great story as well. Also has Carrie Fisher, Ray Charles, James Brown, Aretha Franklin, the Blues Brothers Band, and a lot of funny scenes too. And I know I'm not showing like the inside of it a lot of times, but it doesn't really matter. Just I don't really show them a lot. Next one, A Christmas Story. A lot of people really don't care for this movie. This Christmas movie, pretty much. It's about a boy who wants a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas and does not want a football. Just a thing that he says that he doesn't, a football shouldn't be a gift. It stars Peter Billingsley, Gene Shepard as Ralphie, the adult, Darren McGavin as the father. Don't know the mother's name and his little brother. And, yeah, it's a funny movie. I mean, it really is. Some people, like this because of the Triple Dog Dare You scene where the kid Flick sticks his tongue to the pole. But there's a lot of funny scenes in this. I mean, a lot of people like a bunch of other Christmas movies than this, but still, this is a good one. There's the disc. And I know I'm not saying where I got these at. Big, I got at Walmart. The Blues Brothers, I think I got at FYE. And A Christmas Story, I got at BJ's. So there you go. Once again, great movie, A Christmas Story. Dumb and Dumber, the unrated version. Well, this one has both of them, and it says more dumber than ever. It just has like deleted scenes in here. Some of them are a little bit gross, though, just some of them. But this is a really funny movie. Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels, and a lot of funny scenes in this. About two guys going to Aspen to return this girl's briefcase, and they're like driving through across the states and all that, and all these funny scenes. Probably the funniest scene is the toilet scene when Jeff Daniels, Harry is his name, Lloyd is the character that Jim Carrey plays. Harry drinks a drink which is Turbo Lax, and he gets on the toilet, and he is like pooping so badly, and you can hear it like going in the toilet, and he's like, you hear him farting and all that noise and stuff. It is a hilarious scene. Some people might think it's gross and all that, but it is not gross at all. But, yeah, it's a funny movie. I don't really remember where I got this at. I want to say, probably, Suncoast or Walmart. Maybe not Walmart. Maybe Suncoast or FYE. I don't know. Well, they're kind of the same. Here we have Edward Scissorhands. And by the way, I do own A Christmas Story on VHS, same with Dumb and Dumber. This is a movie starring Johnny Depp. And this is about a man, him, that has scissors for hands. This is a good story. I mean, it could be a little emotional to some people. Diane Wiest or West, whatever her name is. I think it's Weist or something. Trying to look at her name. I think it's Weist or something is in this. Anthony Michael Hall, Kathy Baker, and Vincent Price also in this. And there's a couple other people, I think, in this. I think that kid, Robert something, that was in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I'm not sure. And the guy who played the father, I can't remember his name. It should have him listed on here. But somehow it doesn't. Another one by, this is by Tim Burton, directed by Tim Burton. And I don't think I own this on VHS or DVD, but I used to watch this a lot back in the day. Again, it's basically him. I think it's Robert Stack, the kid who was in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. I don't know if he was in Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, but anyway, this movie is great. Like I said, it has a good story to it, and I like the way it is. Like I said, I used to watch it a lot back in the day. And I have no idea where I got this from. It probably was, I'm guessing FYE, or I don't really know, actually. And I know I'm not saying like who directed these movies and stuff. Big was Penny Marshall, I believe. Yes. And the Blues Brothers was John Landis, I believe. Yeah. A Christmas Story, Bob Clark. The Dumb and Dumber movie was the Farrelly brothers, I believe. I can't really see it on here. Looks like it says Peter Farrelly or something. I can't really see the name. But anyway, that's it for Edward Scissorhands. Let's move on, because we're up to a lot of time, but let's move on and see how quickly we can do this. Freddy vs. Jason. The movies were, of course, from Freddy Krueger's movies you always remember, and Jason Voorhees. These two pretty much face off against each other. I saw this in the movie theater in 2003 with my stepfather. This is directed by Ronnie Yu. I think I got this at, I want to say, FYE. This movie was okay. I mean, I'm not even big on their movies that they did, but again, I saw this in the movies. It was not bad. Just wasn't too big on the movie pretty much. But there you go. Ghost Rider, another movie I saw in the theaters with my stepfather in 2007. This one is directed by, can't really, looks like it's Jason something. I can't really read it. But it stars Nicolas Cage and Eva Mendes. This movie is okay. I mean, it's got some nice scenes in it, but they did do a sequel to this. Didn't see it. I think don't know where I got this. Probably FYE. I really don't know. And there it is. This is the extended cut, as it says. Again, the movie is okay. Trying to close this up. That's okay. Next one, Grease. This is the Rock and Rydell edition. This is, of course, a great movie as well, and I don't own any of these on VHS as well, but I do own this on VHS. I think I have two. Of course, great movie. This is directed by Randall Kleiser, or Kleiser, I think it is. John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John, Jeff Conaway, I think that's his name, Ed Burns, Sid Caesar, Sha-Na-Na, the group Bowser, Frankie Avalon, Eve Arden, the guys, and Susan Buckner, who played Patty Simcox. Yeah, great movie, lots of great music in it. Soundtrack is great too. Anybody's never seen this, please check it out. It's a great movie with lots of great music and dancing. Great to listen, great soundtrack to listen to, and great movie to watch. And there, excuse me, is the disc, and not sure exactly where I got it. It was probably, it doesn't really matter, but I'm just saying, probably, I think it was Best Buy. Mrs. Doubtfire, a really awesome Robin Williams movie, also with Sally Field, or also starring Sally Field. Directed by Chris Columbus. This is basically Robin Williams as a guy who is getting a divorce from Sally Field, so he plays a nanny or whatever you want to call it, or babysitter. Anyway, you want to call it Mrs. Doubtfire. And it has like so many funny scenes in it, lots of funny scenes, and of course the imitations that Robin Williams does in this. And yeah, it is a really great movie, great story, a little emotional, but it's a good one. I think I got this at either Best Buy or FYE. Major League. This is a hilarious baseball movie. Tom Berenger, Charlie Sheen, and Corbin Burnson. Now, 3 of them are on this baseball team, the Cleveland Indians, and the Cleveland Indians have not, like, been to the playoffs or something in, like, over 25 years or something, or maybe more, and they have, like, this new owner, and they got new players. Charlie Sheen is a pitcher named Rick Vaughn, who was pretty much in prison. Tom Berenger is a catcher named Jake Taylor, who has played before but has like trouble with his knees. And Corbin Burnson plays Roger Dorn, who's a player like a little bit with an attitude sometimes, but that's just the way his character is. But it's a hilarious movie. Also has guy who plays Pedro Serrano, the guy from Cuba or something. The guy who plays Lou Brown, the manager. Also has Steve Yeager, the guy who was a former catcher for the Dodgers back in the day. Also has Bob Uecker with his quotes like, "just a bit outside." Yeah, lots of funny scenes in this, and I got this at Best Buy. And there's the movie. This is the Wild Thing edition. I know I didn't show you that. This is written and directed by David S. Ward. Also has Rene Russo in this. Yep. There you go. Now let's move on. Mortal Kombat. Based off the video game. And this is the movie. Liu Kang right there, as you see. Also, I saw the trailer for this, and I thought it was really awesome. And by the way, do own Mrs. Doubtfire on VHS, and Major League, I think I do own it on VHS. And surprisingly, I got this at GameStop. Yeah, because GameStop did sell Blu-ray movies before, but I don't know if they still do. I don't think they do. But the trailer was really awesome because I loved the music in it, the way it sounded. Then they introduced the characters. I can't remember the first one. The next one was Liu Kang, Raiden, Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Sonya. Yeah, but there's a couple others that are in this too, or whatever. But and it's basically all them to face against Shang Tsung, the guy. And there's the thing there. This was directed by okay, sorry about that. Had a little issue there, but next one is The Sandlot, the 20th anniversary one. I think they're now celebrating 25 years, though, this movie. This is basically about the kid, Scott Smalls, who goes to the Sandlot to try and play baseball. Kids. Don't know who directed this. Probably have to take this out to see who did. That's the way the movie looks. David Mickey Evans, looks like. But yeah, it's a hilarious movie. Another great baseball movie up there with Major League. Field of Dreams is a pretty good one, too. I mean, even though I don't really have it in my collection, I do have this on VHS. And I got this at Best Buy. Alright, next one. Superman the movie, the first Superman, starring Christopher Reeve, Gene Hackman, and Margaret Kidder. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Yeah. And Ned Beatty and Jackie Cooper, Valerie Perrine or Perrine, whatever it's pronounced. I'm not sure. Terrence Stamp looks like. Some of these, I'm just reading some of them. Directed by Richard Bonner. And yeah, that's about it. And I don't know where I got this. I want to say it was maybe FYE or Best Buy. I'm not sure. Maybe Best Buy. It's a great movie. Great to watch. Yeah, really good. Yeah, it's really awesome. It really is. Okay. Here we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all 4 films. Well, I only really like the original ones. We have the first one, the second one, The Secret of the Ooze, and the third one. There wasn't really no name for the third one. It probably would have called it like Turtles Back in Time or something, but that was a video game, I think. And TMNT. Now, the Turtles are ready for Action Cowabunga. First one directed by Steve Barrion or something. I can't really read it. Second one was directed by Michael Pressman. Third one directed by Stuart Gillard, looks like. And the other one, Kevin something. But I got this at FYE because I wanted to own this, because I do own the first one on VHS. And look how the DVDs are. They're like they're pizzas. One's a pepperoni. One over here is cheese. And not sure where the other one is. It should be like, yeah, it's under there. Third one has lots of toppings, looks like. And the fourth one has a lot of olives and something else. But never really seen the fourth one. I mean, first one's great. The second one's good too. The third one's not bad, but I mean, it's not like a bad one or anything like that, but it's not bad to me. So there you go. Then now here is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the one from 2014. And I believe it was directed by Michael Bay. Guy who did this, I think. I know a lot of people really are not too big on this, but no, it was directed by Jonathan something. I can't read the last name, but it comes with all 4 the masks, you know, the things they wear around them, the blue one, purple, red, and orange ones. Yeah, because that's a really cool thing, because even though they're not in here, but I actually have not seen this movie. I mean, I know a lot of people have complained about it and said it's really not that great. But, yeah, just, I got it at Walmart and just figured I would, get it. So there you go. The Terminator, my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I mean, even though a lot of people like the other one, I'll get into, well, you know what I mean. This is directed by James Cameron. I think I got this at probably Best Buy, I'm guessing. And there's the disc. Basically about Arnold Schwarzenegger as a cyborg, sent to assassinate Sarah Connor. But it has like a lot of memorable scenes in it, and I've seen it, several times. And it's a pretty good one of these. Now, I think it was FYE, I'm not sure. But the second one is probably everybody's favorite, because alright, sorry about that. Anyway, he is sent to protect John Connor, played by Edward Furlong. Linda Hamilton also in this, directed by James Cameron as well. Robert Patrick also in this. And not sure about the rest, but yeah, it is a really good movie too. But even though I like the first one more, but that's just me. But so there you go. Yep, let's move on. Toy Story 3. I don't have the other two, but this one is a good movie too. Very emotional, but directed by Lee something. I cannot really read the last name. That's alright. Yeah, really good movie. I got this at 7-Eleven. I know that's surprising. It's because 7-Eleven would sell Blu-rays and stuff. And there it is. But again, like I said, it is a pretty good movie. Emotional, but yeah. And there you go. Of course, with Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, Don Rickles, many, many more that do voices in this. John Ratzenberg, I believe, and Wallace Shawn. Yeah, just to name a few. All right, next one. All right, next one is Wayne's World 2. You'll laugh again, you'll cry again, you'll hurl again. I don't have the first one on Blu-ray, but I do have, I have this on VHS and the first one as well. As for the Terminator, I have a bunch on VHS, and I have 2 on VHS for Terminator 2, and Toy Story 3, I just have it on Blu-ray. The rest of them, one on VHS and the other on DVD, but anyway, this one is directed by even, can't read the last name. Again, I mean, just, I can't read it, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm just reading who's directed it. One of the funniest films of the year, as I say. Honestly, the first one is a little funnier than this, but there's nothing wrong with Wayne's World 2. It's just, it is a funny movie, and I think I got this at, I want to say it was, Best Buy, I'm guessing, and, what was I going to say, and I have this on DVD as well, so there you go. It is a funny movie, but the first one's a little bit funnier. Like, there you go. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, another movie I own on VHS, directed by Mel Stewart. Gene Wilder in this also has Peter Ostrom, who plays Charlie, the kid, and Jack Albertson as his grandfather. A bunch of others too. Your golden ticket to the timeless classic and sparkling Blu-ray high definition. And yes, again, I do own this on VHS. The soundtrack is supposed to be pretty good too. Not sure if I own this on DVD, but it's a great movie. You know, funny scenes as well in this too. And definitely is funny to watch. Yeah. Lots of singing too. Lots of songs. But yeah. And that was FYE. It was a purchase. I don't think I did say where I got it. And last one I have, The Wizard of Oz. And this one was another FYE purchase. This, I'm trying to see who directed this. Sorry about this, folks. Just, directed by Victor Fleming. So there you go. Yep, Judy Garland in this, Ray Bolger, and many, many others that are in this too. A lot of songs like Over the Rainbow or Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Lots of special features. Trying to see if it shows the rest of the cast on here. Judy Garland, Frank Morgan, Ray Bolger, Burt Lauer, Jack Haley, Billy Burke, and Margaret Hamilton. Charlie Grapenin or something, and the Munchkins. Yeah, but like I said, a lot of funny scenes. This was another FYE purchase. Not sure if I said it, but yeah, so a lot of music in this, lots of memorable scenes. It's fun to watch. Yeah, so there you go. So I think that's probably going to wrap it up here because that's all my Blu-ray movies. So there you go. And I do own that on VHS, just to say. Okay, so that's it. So So yeah, if you like this video, please hit the like button. Comment if you have something to say about these. No negative stuff. So click that subscribe button, and please do, because it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing, and you all take care. And thanks again for watching this video of my Blu-ray collection as of 2018.